he did his first equity deal in 1998. Forget about startups. इकोसिस्टम से बहुत सारे लोग उस समय अंडरवेयर में घूम रहे थे और डायपर्स भी चेंज करवा रहे थे. तो which is why if there is anyone who is trying to challenge this thing 1998 में क्या कहते हैं
already in front of you guys and in front of you who is a budding entrepreneur, who's already an entrepreneur, who's taking the guidance to change the status quo. I mean, kudos to all of you. You take it one step and all the rest for your next. So as I was saying, in 98, today's topic is, I just put out the topic. It's supposed to be what is the flavor of the day, what kind of investments you will be doing in 2026. So I
can't spin the beans right now, you have to wait for the panel.
So as a venture capitalist, I firmly believe that you should have a contrarian part to what everyone else does. So in 98, when everyone was doing ecosystem of play, services, body shopping, legacy management systems, maintenance, all, three guys came to us and told us, hey, we want to make a treasury software banking product. So, okay. How much do we need to think about it? How much are you putting in? We don't have to think about it. So there was no concept of strategy back then. So what was my boss to take them on as a client, wrote the business plan. It was not even a distributed plan, or it was literally a distributed plan. And maybe tomorrow you could actually become an entrepreneur. I'll just start before we get into all this. Entrepreneur शब्द बहुत लोग सुनते हैं, a lot of people use with various accents, entrepreneur, etc., etc. Where does this word come from? Anyone knows the etymology of this word?
French.
Sorry? Yeah, French. Sorry?
Means it comes from French.
Yes, very true. Which word?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, it's entreprendre, which means to undertake. But then you need to add something to it. And there are so many people who undertake so many things, You undertook to come to this place. You are an entrepreneur. No, right? I mean, not for that. You are an entrepreneur for other reasons. So, entreprendre means to undertake. And in our very own Sanskrit, there's a word called antaprerna. So, which is self-motivated. So, a self-motivated person who undertakes to change the status quo, to make things better, cheaper and faster for the world at large, is an entrepreneur. Okay, so with that, kudos to all of you. Thanks to you, we are here. क्योंकि आप नहीं होते तो हम किस में invest करेंगे? Okay, not that we will invest in you, but there is a probability. Okay, and startup is always about hustling. So with that, I would like to ask. So Puru, you got into investment which year exactly? Startup पहला कब डाला था आपने?
2008.
2008. Okay. Did that succeed? Did that first investment succeed?
Yeah. So it was MobiQuest. It got acquired by BK.
Okay. You're really lucky. My first three investment failed.
Yeah.
Okay. And but yeah, I mean the others have taken care of that. So with that, I mean, what was that? MobiQuest was what? It was a telecom play or a?
It was a loyalty play.
Loyalty play.
It was a loyalty play.
Okay, 2008. So I think I mean Caterpillar would have come after that, right?
Caterpillar, yeah.
It would come after that because they came around 2012 or something like that. And they were from Hyderabad only, right? Caterpillar is also from here.
We are talking about it was on Caterpillar. I even
somewhat say,
yeah.
And then you had a red carrot or something like that.
Correct. All that stuff
Yeah.
happened. After that, the one which you are talking about, and then I was looking on the name, that was around the same time.
Correct.
Maybe 6 months earlier or later than that.
Okay. So, what was the first thing that you saw in those founders that made you invest into them? Just two things. Two qualities.
This is again a lot. I don't judge how feel we should get into being a founder because sometimes the sharpest of the founders are not able to build that wide, of which certain investors are expected. Obviously, every investor has a different thesis around, identifying the talent, when we think that it can be founders and all of that. So it's a playbook for everybody's own playbook around, identifying founders. To me, I generally don't look at the pedigree a lot, about pedigree, where do the founders come from. It's about fire and aspiration to build something and be realistic about the approach. I think that's what aspiration is always important, but how realistic are you with the aspiration? If I'm able to match that with my playbook, I think that's where the takeoff happens between the founder and me as an investor. And then it's a journey. So incidentally, because that time when we started the opportunity for naturally around idea, seed or early stage, or even early stage, in fact, those days was the idea of trees.
It was the idea.
Right? So the deep dive into the future was practically not possible because there were no anecdotes which you can potentially refer to, which would help you evaluate, right? So it was a lot of hunch, and the founders.
I represent Succeed Ventures. So I started my investment journey as an angel probably in 2018 onwards as an angel investor. And then obviously going to Succeed itself, they had an angel investor in that how I started my journey. Eventually started to support startups as well too, as an advisor, helping them to grow as well. And then once Succeed started their fund, which is for early stage fund, that's when I joined as a limited partner. Now I am an operating partner and I take care of the fund operations as well as mentoring startups. So it's been on 4 years or 5 years that Succeed has opened that fund, and now it's at a all we are looking for exits, growing the portfolio and exiting them.
Thanks, I'm Anil Kumar, CFO of Succeed, and I'm representing 908 as a monitor. So, one query is comparing the reports to 2015 and today, the SEBI category 1, 2, 3 AMs were sharply increased in India. So, if you can compare a decade before, the capital availability is higher in India. And what would be the reason for the higher availability of capital? And also registering the funds across India. And second is, so keeping in the year 2026, so by making a vision of 2035 or 2040, if you are an investor, how would you forecast by investing into which kind of industry, say for example, aerospace or missiles, that kind of industries, if you are going to invest into that industries, what are the parameters you consider to evaluate? Say, let's put $1 million into aerospace